Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of our podcast called the Motorcycle Podcast. Now, in this episode, we talk about two motorbikes who have been the talk of town lately. We'll discuss the importance of those two motorbikes and how they stack up against the competition. Well, let's start the podcast after this intro. So, welcome back, guys. We're going to talk about two of the most important launches which happened recently, and that is why we are making this podcast episode. So, we're going to talk about two important bikes and what our impression of those bikes are. So, basically, for our two-wheel industry, 2020 has brought everything from gloom to recovery and now a plethora of two-wheel launches. Now, as we rolled on after the COVID restrictions, we saw a plethora of launches in the Indian two-wheeler industry. Now, amongst all the motorbikes and scooters which were launched, we have taken out these two which we think are the crucial ones for the two-wheeler industry. This episode is about these two motorbikes. So let's begin the podcast episode by talking about the first bike, which is the Royal Enfield Meteor 350. Now, Royal Enfield has launched its very first bike based on its all-new J platform. Now, this J platform is basically the new engine platform which now they will use in their future bikes. The bike, which is known as the Meteor 350, is basically an upgrade of the outgoing Thunderbird 350. The bike stands apart from the rest of the motorbikes from the Royal Enfield as it is based on the completely new engine platform. The bike is said to be the future of the Royal Enfield Motor Company. Now, the motorbike is a street cruiser, which means it is meant for highway riding as well as cruising on the city streets. The bike features a brand new counterbalanced engine, modern features, and a better structure in terms of its build quality and ride. Now, recently, we got a chance to gaze upon it through pictures and other reviews and give our impression on it. Now, seeing the bike, it looks like Royal Enfield has made sure that they move ahead from their original tried and tested format and try something new. In terms of design, the bike feels modern, sleek, and a new age cruiser in terms of the design. Like Thunderbird, it stands tall but has an overall presence of a street bike with comfortable seat position and easy riding stance. The bike uses paint and chrome combo in a clever way to give it a modern retro feel. The engine gets a dual tone paint and a generous amount of black color thrown in. The light in front looks modern as it gets chrome accent along with the instrument panel as it gets a smattering of chrome at the bottom. The styling remains fairly similar to the outgoing predecessor Thunderbird 350X, but it is been brightly lit in this one with some well thought out black tones in the mechanicals and the rims. The black mirror, wide and comfortable seat gives it a stylistic definition. The new black alloys look dashing, and overall it is a nice, clean, modern looking machine which looks to take on the road in style. So in terms of the styling, it has been given generous amount of modern updates while keeping the originality of the original Thunderbird and the Royal Enfield design philosophy. So we like the overall feel of the design as it seems to be the past growing up and becoming a modern future. So in terms of design, we really love it and we highly compliment it. Now, as we heard about the power and performance figures, the most important part in this model is the new engine. Of course, it is a brand new engine from Royal Enfield, what is known to be the new J platform, where the engine is a BS6 compliant 350cc fuel injected counterbalanced long stroke air cooled engine, which is of course single cylinder. It produces a pretty decent 20.48 PS of power at 6100 RPM and 27 Nm of torque at 4000 RPM. To crank up the motor, Royal Enfield uses a 5-speed transmission connected to the engine. Now, in terms of power and performance, we've heard that this engine is really good. Now, in terms of the vibrations and the noise that the Royal Enfield engine produces, this is a brand new way of Royal Enfield trying to make it more linear. And in terms of the power, whatever reviews we have noticed, the new engine gives it a really smooth feel. The bike, of course, is really smooth when you ride it, and it seems to be a perfect compromise between a cruiser and a street machine. Now, in terms of good quality, in terms of good handling dynamics, it seems like Royal Enfield has given a lot of thought to the suspension and the brakes as well. The Meteor 350 comes equipped with a double cradle frame suspended off a telescopic front and twin shock absorbers. To anchor the bike, there is a large 300 mm disc brake in the front and 270 mm discs at the back. To anchor the bike, there is a large 300 mm disc brake in the front and a 270 mm disc at the back. The braking system is supported by a dual channel ABS, which comes as a standard. To get better stability, it gets a chunkier 100 by 90-19 tire unit up front and a 140 by 70-17 tire unit at the rear. To get better ride stability, it gets chunkier 100/90-19 tire unit front and 140/70-17 tire unit at the rear. All this amounts to excellent handling and insane grip on the road. The stable mentality of the bike inspires confidence to the rider, which in turn makes up for a safe and a confident ride. So, nice design and good ergonomics makes it a very good product in today's time and makes it an impressive machine that we think will change Royal Enfield's future in the upcoming years. Now, the bike has some features as well. So basically, the Meteor comes in with number of new features we have never seen on the previous vehicles from the Royal Enfield stable. Now, it gets a semi-digital instrument console with smartphone connectivity. It gets a turn-by-turn navigation as well as a day and a night mode. You also get a switchgear mounted USB charging port, LED tail light and a circular LED DRL that runs around the headlight. The bike is available in 3 variants, which is the Fireball, Stellar and Supernova, and the Meteor comes in 15 different colors. Now, the most surprising feature that we heard on the bike was a navigation system which is pre-installed in the instrument cluster. This system is in collaboration with Google. So now you can set GPS navigation through Google Maps and you can be on your way. Along with all of these features, there are a number of color and customization options to choose from, as the bike is available with a lot of optional add-on accessories such as windshield, bash plate, panniers, seats, foot pegs, backrest, etc. and etc. Now, all these features, the ride quality, modern looking design, makes up to a brilliant vehicle which breaks the feature standards for all Royal Enfield vehicles of the yesteryear. With Meteor, the Chennai based brand has stepped into a new future which looks to be smart, modern, and exciting. Now, with this bike, next we're going to talk about another bike which is, we think, will be an important launch not only for the company but for its presence in India. And that bike is called the Honda Highness or Highness CB350. Now, Honda has launched the much awaited Highness motorbike, which is a modern retro cruiser that blends classic retro design with modern design aesthetic. Now, Honda has successfully managed to blend in the timeless design philosophy into a modern machine which is ready to take on the competition such as the Royal Enfield by storm. If we talk about the design and the aesthetics, it gives out a classic style meets modern aesthetics vibe. The bike has a very pleasing looking design. It has elements of retro cruiser, blends well with the modern design cues which has been given to the bike. The front headlamp, white fenders with long and flowing exhaust gives it a retro touch combined with a massive newly designed dual tone fuel tank. The muscular sides and the nicely crafted seat gives it a fantastic modern edge to this retro looking cruiser. The CB badge on the motorbike creates a retro design aura about the bike. It incorporates the heritage and the legacy created by the CB brand of vehicles produced by Honda over the years. Honda Highness radiates true royalty to its heritage as its evergreen style is a manifestation of Honda's originality. The front Y-shaped alloy wheel of the Highness CB350 adds a distinct modern look to the vehicle. Overall, the bike is a superb blend of design which combines retro edge to the previous CB badge machines with all the modern design cues of today. So in terms of design, we love the bike and we hope that this brings out a new design philosophy to the Honda line of machines in India. Now in terms of power, all we can say is that powering the machine is a big, powerful 350cc 4-stroke OHC air-cooled single-cylinder engine with PGM-FI technology, which is patent to the Honda Motor Company. The air cooling system inside maintains a high-performance dense air intake to improve efficiency and control the temperature of the engine. The piston cooling jet inside is there to improve the thermal efficiency, which in turn improves the fuel efficiency of the bike. The powerful max torque of 30 Nm at 3000 rpm makes it an ideal companion for city commute or weekend rides. The new edge sensors allow riders to control the machine as per their comfort. Half duplex cradle frame in a steel pipe is used for a soft steering feel in terms of overall suspension and dynamics. Dual seat with superior cushioning provides a highly comfortable sitting in the bike. Fuel tank capacity of 15 liters gives a total sense of freedom from the frequent pit stops during long rides. Main shaft coaxial balancer placed on the engine cylinder eliminates primary and secondary vibrations and makes it for a smooth ride with no vibrations. The exhaust system comes up with a large 45mm tailpipe which optimizes sound notes coming from the engine. It produces an unforgettable sound or a roar every time you wind on the throttle. Wider 19-inch tire and 18-inch rear tire improve stability in different road conditions. Combine it with a dual disc brake and a dual channel ABS. It provides a safe, stable ride along with a segment first assist and slipper clutch which ensures less fatigue. Honda's first selectable torque control maintains a near perfect wheel traction when you ride. Overall, this is a power pack machine which gives a power packed punch all throughout the rev range. The bike maintains its smoothness, which is a trademark of Honda, and it also handles like a dream, which is again a Honda trait. So this feels like a very smooth and a highly competitive competitor, or highly effective competitor to the Royal Enfield brand of machines. Now this is the first time that some company has tried to compete with Royal Enfield in its dominating segment. With this, we hope that we get more competition in this retro cruiser category with Royal Enfield Meteor and Honda Harness, with other bikes coming soon. We hope that with Royal Enfield, with Honda and the other bikes, this category thrives and becomes one of the best in terms of the options in the Indian market. Now this bike comes with a host of features which has impressed us a lot. First of all, Honda Smartphone Voice Control System, which is HSVCS. It's a convenient connectivity system that features a lot of things such as navigation, music playback, phone calls, incoming messages, weather updates, using the buttons on the left side of the handlebar. Advanced digital analog speedometer displays real-time advanced information as it integrates the details such as HSTC, ABS, side stand indicator, engine inhibitor, and eco indicator, to name a few. It has a full LED setup, front and back, for extra visibility. The bike has engine start-stop switch, which gives a convenience to start and stop engine with a flick of the same switch. It has got a hazard switch as well for emergency stops and safety in low visibility conditions. The bike has an assist and slipper clutch that ensures less fatigue. It has also got the first Honda selectable torque control system to maintain traction. Honda also offers a first in segment 6-year warranty package, which is basically a 3-year standard warranty plus a 3 years optional extended warranty package combined. The bike feels that it is one of the best in the segment, and in totality, we feel like this is a true competitor for the Royal Enfield in spite of being different in its characteristics than the Chennai-based company. Now it is time for us to take it on a proper review and tell you the real life ride characteristics of the bike soon. We will wait and see if the Highness can create ripple in the Royal Enfield domain and make a new market for itself as many other Honda vehicles. Now the bookings are open in the market. It comes in two variants, DLX and DLX Pro, and you can check out both variant prices in the Honda Big Wing website or the Honda Big Wing showroom next to you. Another bike comes in a lot of colors such as precious red metallic, pearl night star black, matte marshall green metallic, athletic blue metallic with virtuous white, pearl night star black with spare silver metallic, matte steel black metallic with matte massive grey metallic. Now this is a fantastic machine by a company which has seen success after success in India. We hope that this machine takes on the Royal Enfield and creates a much needed competition in the street cruiser category. Let's hope it is a success and we see more such bikes in this category. So here ends our podcast episode. We've discussed these very important bikes in the Indian market in this episode. We hope that these bikes can change the fortunes of these two companies and take these companies in the future. We wanted to discuss this segment, this retro street cruiser segment, which is growing, and we hope to see a lot more bikes in this segment in years to come. We hope that we get to ride both of these bikes soon, and we will bring you the ride review of both bikes in video and audio form. Till that time, or meanwhile, you need to first like, comment, and subscribe to this channel from wherever you get your podcast from. You can go into YouTube where we post this episode. You can like and comment there as well. We hope to bring you video episodes of our podcast with brand new guests. Till then, follow us on social for more such updates. And you can look into our other content which is available in our website and through our YouTube channel. Now with this, we end our episode. Before we go, we always say this message: ride safe, always wear your protective gear, and ride everywhere. So till we meet again, I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, it's goodbye from me. Bye.